Witbier. Hey y'all, welcome back to the damn bar for another Big B beer review. Today we have Blue Moon Belgian White, a Belgian style wheat ale, basically a Witbier if you were to look it up. And today, here at the damn bar in sunny Zephyr Hills, Florida, it's not so sunny. We got us our traditional summertime thunderstorms just rolling in. Ain't that beautiful? Look at all that rain and thunder. We are the lightning capital of the United States. Well, Tampa Bay is, especially. We ain't far from it, so lots of thunder. The little doggies don't like it. I love it. I love the rain. Rain brings growth, water, all the good stuff, and I love it. I love rain personally. Except for when I'm making beer reviews and it's raining on my roof out back here and it's so freaking loud, you know? So anyways, today we got the Blue Moon. I noticed that I had done the Moon Haze a while back, but I'd never done the original Blue Moon. So, Blue Moon, originally called Bellyside Belgian White, was a beer created by Keith Villa, a brewer at the Sandlots Brewery at Coors Field in Denver, Colorado. And I look it up too, it was Golden, Colorado. It's really where the brewery got started. But it got bought out quick by the big boys. It got bought out by Miller, which was Miller Coors. And then, and today is now Molson Coors. Molson being the Canadian company, Coors and all that, and I think they own Miller too now. It's just weird how the big things have just jumbled around and became a big frickin' beer orgy. So, and this one was one of the first, like the big the craft ones that got bought up by the mega breweries. So Blue Moon Belgian White. I'm sure you've seen it. You've heard of it. If you haven't, then you're hiding in a cave or under a rock somewhere. It's Blue Moon, you know? A Belgian White. A Belgian White, so it's a wheat beer. It's a wheat beer, you know? They mostly, a lot of these use like coriander and orange peel, stuff like that. This one does. Shock Top does. I'm sure you might have heard of Shock Top. And I'm going to be doing a comparison here in the future. Also, if you look on my channel, I did one at a local brewery here called Frostproof. And it's their version of a wheat beer. So, and they're very good. These are some of my favorite beers. I love wheat beers, or white, or whatever you know, Belgian style. You know, they're wheat beers. They're wheat ales. So this baby comes in at, oh, don't tell me they don't put it on the can. Now they're 5.4% ABV. With coriander and orange peel right there on the can. There we go. And it's brewed with Valencia orange peel. So I guess that's a certain type of orange. The Valencia orange. Because, I mean, just like there's thousands of different types of apples, and there's thousands of different types of oranges too. So, nice. Let's give her the old crack. Normally, when I find these, they're in bottles. So I was kind of cool, you know, I was like, oh, I found it in a can. Nice. I get a bready, orangey smell right out of the can. Yeah. Like a doughy, orangey smell. Not like bread, not like baked bread, but like dough. If you ever made dough, you know what I'm talking about. Orangey, like a citrusy, but more orange. It smells like an orange dough in a sense. So, let's give her the old pour. Doing the hard pour there. A little bit more in the background too, while we're letting that calm down a minute. Oh, my bad. Oh, I had to stay straight in it. Lovely camera wife there. So they started in 1995 at the Denver's baseball stadium in Coors Field, known as Coors Field. It's really, and it was the Sandlot Brewery is what basically brewed it first and got bought out, obviously, by the big boys and all that. So, in the summer of 2016, Blue Moon brought the same creativity and passion for beer to their new state-of-the-art brewery and restaurant in Denver's Reno district. Who gives a fuck? I don't know why I even read that. Maybe because I'm waiting for this to die down some. Y'all can look that up. Look at that. That's like a nice head on there. Look at that. It looks like a whipped foam. Look at that orange color. That's beautiful. Nice. Nice. Kind of like a hazy. It's not very clear. Color-wise, I mean, I think I'd give this about I mean, it's not amber. I'm going to give this about a 5 or a 6 on the SRM. That'd be my guess, my opinion. It's nice. And look at how well the head's holding together. I poured it pretty rough because apparently that's that proper way to pour it. I've been getting a lot of criticism from friends and stuff about the proper way to pour beer. You're not supposed to take your time and slowly pour because they're canned with gases and bottled with gases. You want to kind of get a fast pour on there and build up that head. So now I know why my buddy Brian the Beer Snob does that on his channel, Brian the Beer Snob. Look at that head. I mean, it's beautiful. I love Shock Top, and I do love Blue Moon. It's great beer. And, I mean, look at that frothy, whipped head holding together there. That is awesome. On Untapped, it gets a 3.5. That's not bad. It's not the best. It's 3.5. Beer Advocate gives it a 78. It's okay. I mean, it's been out there. It's a mass production beer. They had an issue with being claiming themselves as a craft brewery when they weren't. Oh. Sorry, I couldn't help myself. I need something to drink. Wow. But they weren't really a craft brewery. Oh. Man. I'll get back to that in a minute. I'm in love here. Man. So, bready, nice mouthfeel, semi-crisp, great on the palate. I love the way that it, I love it. Bring on that rain. Great mouthfeel. The way it coats the mouth and leaves and leaves you with kind of a orangey, bready flavor, like wholesome. Like I feel like I'm drinking milk or something. Like I'm getting some vitamins and minerals out of these, even though I know I'm not. Food-wise, I want to eat an orange or a piece of bread. I mean, actually, that's one that can go with anything, actually. I mean, it's really good. I think with this kind of beer, the best food pairing, man, spaghetti. I'm telling you. It's kind of got spaghetti mouthfeel. I mean, spaghetti. American spaghetti. So, I love it. I don't hate it. Big B beer review grade. I gotta yell now because of the rain here in sunny Florida, where we get rain every day. It's not a bad thing. We're not getting flooded. You know, it ain't like I gotta have, you know, sandbags in front of my house yet until the hurricanes come. Per se, it's been a great year so far. 2022 with the hurricanes, nice quiet season. I love the rain. Rain makes the grass grow, makes the trees. Rain brings life. It's great. I love it. Anyways, Big B beer review grade. Blue Moon. Great beer. I do love it. I'm going to give it a solid A. Not an A plus, not an A minus, a middle, right in the middle, A. I hope, I'm not sure, I didn't look it back on it on Shock Top, but I know Shock Top's the one I usually get, mainly because it's also cheaper. But I love these Belgian wheat beers, Belgian style wheat beers. They're very good. Would I buy this again? Oh, of course, I'm buying it all the time. If you haven't had it, try it. You might like it. If you like this video, hit like and subscribe. And if you like me, you don't look at one review. You want to look at multiple reviews on beers. I got a great group of friends out there that do some reviews on Beer Reviewers United on Untapped, or on Facebook. Give them a check. Until next time, salute.